this. Olivia is almost my neighbor. Almost my neighbor. Yeah, Olivia, you want to for the others who weren't on, you want to share where you live? No street address, obviously.
Okay, yeah, of course. It's a suburb of Austin, Texas. It's called Cedar Park, so it's about a 20-minute drive from downtown. Without traffic, it's like an hour with traffic, but
Yeah, well, they're doing a lot of construction. They're building bridges for us and
yeah,
roads, and
true.
Elon Musk is building Snailville, or what I think they should call it Muskville, but they're calling it, I don't know what it is, Slug or Snail or something really dumb. It'll be exciting. It's a new city.
Yeah.
Did you know, Olivia, they're putting a movie studio out here?
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go petition every day that I can be on something on Netflix or something. Every day, it's where I'll be. My productivity is gonna tank. All right, well, is everybody ready to get started?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do it.
Welcome to the CXR channel, our premier podcast for talent acquisition and talent management. Listen in as the CXR community discusses a wide range of topics focused on attracting, engaging, and retaining the best talent. We're glad you're here.
Okay, good morning, good evening, and good night, or wherever you may be. This is probably one of my favorite editions that we do. This is not the first one that we've done. We do one annually. I'm super excited about this particular podcast. And I want to welcome you. You are listening or watching the Recruiting Community Podcast, about a 20-minute chat where typically we will bring in heads of talent acquisition or practitioners in the space to talk about what's keeping them up at night, what's top of mind for them, or if they're just doing something cool and we want to shine a light on it. But this one is a little bit different. Every year, well, actually, you know what? I'm just going to bring in, where's our committee chair? There she is. Barb, welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
So Barb Reese, who's our VP of Operations at Career Crossroads. Barb and I are both, as some of our other guests, we're going to bring them in from the green room in a minute, part of the CXR Foundation. That is a nonprofit that's been around, closing in on 5 years. And we do these cool activities, whether it's CXR Cares, whether we do some CXR Cares, which is in a local market, or we do recruiters recruiting recruiters. We have the TA Talk Tank that is up now. The mentoring platform has come out, or an annual scholarship. And Barb, you are the committee chair on that particular piece for the scholarship. Can you, before we bring everybody in, can you kind of set the stage around what that is and what does that program do?
Sure. I'd be excited to. So really the CXR Foundation is all about supporting our industry, the industry of talent acquisition, in as many different ways as we can think of. And we're always open to ideas about that. But one of the things that we've been able to do, as you said, 3 years now in a row, is provide a $10,000 scholarship to a student who is connected in some way, typically related to someone in the field of talent acquisition. It is, I am proud to be the committee chair. I think that scholarship makes a huge impact on a student's life. And I think it's a really nice way for us to contribute back to the talent acquisition industry. So we've had some fantastic winners, all of which are tied into wanting to build community, or again, looking to work in the field of talent acquisition in one way or another. And I'm very excited to introduce our winner this year on today's podcast.
That's great. So while she's thinking about how that may or may not have a huge impact, she's definitely on the hook now to sort of share that with us. Let's bring in the folks who were also part of that program who helped you out. So who do you want me to bring in first? I'm just the string puller today.
That's wonderful. I do have a fantastic committee of 6 individuals, 2 of whom were able to join us today. So let's go ahead and bring in Curtis Dorsey, since he's also on the foundation board.
All right, there we go. I'm also going to bring in Jerry. Mr. Jerry's on there as well. There we go. Okay. Curtis, do you want to introduce yourself?
Dead air is always good on a podcast.
Yeah. Hey, Curtis Dorsey. I'm the director of tech recruiting at Salesforce. And as was mentioned, the scholarship each year is one of my most favorite things that we do. It's always exciting to see how the talent has gotten better and better each year, and it's always great to invest back into the TA community.
Love that. And we've got one other person in queue. Let's bring her in.
We do. You know, we had over 1,000 applicants today, and without people like Lauren helping us go through those, we would not be awarding that scholarship yet. That's for sure.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, Lauren. So a
Chris-
quick introduction of yourself
Yep.
there, Lauren.
Yeah, sure. Hello, my name is Lauren Bunch, and I oversee recruiting at Endeavor, based here in New York City. And it was really great to be a part of this process. We talked to a number of really talented individuals, and good to go through the profiles, go through the resumes, and then talk with the folks who had sent in their applications. So thanks for having me join today.
I love it. I love it. Well, Barb, do you want to introduce our winner?
Oh, I would love to. Our guest of honor, hailing from Austin, Texas, Olivia Cohen.
Hi.
Yay.
So,
All right.
Olivia, why don't you go ahead and tell us where you're a student, what you're studying, and I know you have an internship that you're starting pretty soon, so you can tell us about that too.
Yes. So currently I am a student at Texas A&M University.
Here
If you don't know where it is, it's I think it's East Texas area, and it's actually the largest college in the U.S. I just learned that recently. And then I am a business major there, hoping to have a concentration in management of information systems. And yeah, when I'm not at college, I'm here in Austin, Texas.
I love that.
Oh, and my internship, yes.
Can you
I
do
have
the?
an internship. Oh, sorry.
Nope. There you go. Go right ahead.
Okay. I have an internship this summer, which I'm super excited for. It's called NXP Semiconductors is the company, and I'm going to be doing kind of IT analysis and helping them with their web design and just things like that. So very, very excited.
Great. And are you are you familiar with all the Whoop and the Gig'em and all of the fun?
All the hand signs. Yep, I drink the Kool-Aid for sure.
Yeah, well, it is. I
love
mean,
it here.
my daughter graduated from Texas A&M, my oldest, and
wow,
it is
okay.
a cult that I have put a lot of money into. Yeah,
It is. We got a lot of spirit here. So
indeed. So, what are Olivia? Let me ask you, what are you most excited about, kind of as you're going forward? I mean, it's from either career opportunities or just continuing your education. I mean, is there a certain aspect of all of this that just just really keeps you pumped?
I guess just coming into college, I was very, very excited for the independence. I couldn't wait to live on my own and just kind of, reinvent myself and just learn more about myself. And of course, like also looking forward to learning just more about the business world and more like exploring where I want to take my career and just everything though. I'm loving college, just meeting new people and having that community, and it's great.
I love that. Did you know that there were thousands of applicants that you were up against?
I did not know that at all. That was a shock for sure to hear that.
Yeah, you should feel pretty good about that. I think, and I don't know,
Yes.
Barb, if you want to, I know you ran the committee, so I don't need to be running the conversation, but was there anything you want to call out or ask the other participants?
So, it was interesting, Lauren, Olivia, I'll let you go, but I'm going to call on Lauren. So, Olivia, you were one of 12 finalists, and I know Lauren and Curtis got to have some conversations with some of the other finalists, and then we all had a meeting where it was a very difficult decision to try to pick the finalists that we presented to the board. But Lauren, I was wondering if you could just talk about not just the students that you talked to, but the students that we talked about as a group, some of the things that kind of stood out to you throughout this whole scholarship process.
Sure. So I think, when you work on these types of important initiatives, thinking back to when I was in school and just starting out and thinking about career, what I might like to do, certainly thought about that as we talked with each of the students. And, some of the things that stood out was the activities and involvement that so many of them were into, thinking about next steps in careers, even so early in their college education. I think that's often really hard to do, just to start to, think through that. And we talked with a lot of really impressive students who already have some ideas around what they want to explore and what they want to learn. And you don't have to have it all figured out yet. And it's just, it takes us back, right? So it was a great process just to remember what it was like to be in that time in your life and have the world ahead of you. So Olivia, just really happy for you and congratulations. And all of the students that applied and also got to second phases. It's a really hard decision, but there's only one. You got to pick one.
I know. It was definitely not an easy choice, but Olivia, we're all very excited for you. So Curtis, you've done this alongside me now for a couple years. Do you have anything to add about the growth of our scholarship and what's been going on with it?
Yeah, as I mentioned a little bit earlier, it really has been quite the journey to see not only the volume of interest in the scholarship, but also the caliber of folks that are coming forward, and even how they are already at such an early stage in their lives, really thinking through, how they're wanting to explore their path forward. I think back to when I was where they are, and many of the folks that we had an opportunity to talk to are so much further in their thinking and thought process, and even as you look at how they're giving back in ways that was just really impressive.
Yeah, I think so too. So Olivia, I'll put you back on the spot for a minute here. We did ask every one of our applicants to write a very short essay, just talking about what this scholarship might do for them and what kind of an impact it might have on your life. And I would love it if you could share some of your story.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I have to pay for my own tuition. So I guess I was looking for opportunities to help me through that because I have really big goals for my life, and I want to make an impact in the community. So I just was looking for something to kind of help me out with that. And so the scholarship will really, really help me be able to pour more into my academics and serving the community and in my organizations that I'm involved in. And it's really just, I'm super grateful for it because it'll help me just continue pursuing my passions. And yeah, it's just amazing that I get to do this.
Yeah.
Well, we have high expectations for you, Olivia, so that 10 years from now we want to call you back and hear that you changed IT, or its impact on human resources. So now I want you to be a real loose cannon.
I'd love to see her on the scholarship committee.
There you go, Olivia. When you're established, you can reach back out. You can give back with us.
I love that. Well, it's good. Look, it is an exciting time for you, Olivia. What a wonderful part of your life that you're in. I mean, you are literally writing your own chapters. So we're super excited for you. We could not be more proud of you for winning out of thousands of people who submitted the applications. And it wasn't easy. The finalists came to the entire board for a vote. And I have to tell you, it's tough because there were a lot of really great candidates in there, but we're just super excited that you kind of elbowed and nudged your way out of there, and you've got a terrific story, and we're looking forward to seeing what you do with it. That's good stuff.
So Chris, before we wrap this up, I don't know if you had another question for the group, but before you wrap this up, I would love to take this opportunity because this podcast might be the first time anybody's even heard about this scholarship. It is an annual scholarship. We will open up the applications for the 2024 scholarship right after Thanksgiving. So you can be looking for that late November, early December. Those applicants are typically open until the end of January. And then that's when the Laurens and the Curtises and the rest of our wonderful committee do the heavy lifting as far as the interview process so we can award it in the spring. But again, it is open to anyone who is connected to the world of talent acquisition. So Olivia, I think it was your parents maybe that work in the world of TA, but people listening to this probably are connected to the world of TA. So anybody listening, if you have a student or you know of a student who fits the bill, we would love to have them apply in the fall.
I love it. I said it earlier, and I think we got a hashtag that's out there. This is community. When we talk about what we mean with a talent acquisition and a talent acquisition community, I think this is it. And paying it forward and reaching out doing the charity work we do on the street, doing fun and exciting things to help young people move forward in their space and help maybe relieve a little bit of the pressure some of that responsibility comes with those families. I think this is an exciting opportunity, and I think we're all just so privileged to be in such a great space to be able to help.
Yeah,
cool.
Agreed.
All right, really quickly, I'm gonna slowly drop each of you back into the green room. And I'm just gonna, there we go, I got everybody. Just a real quick reminder again, we do these podcasts every week. They come out at cxr.org/podcast. We try to keep it simple, where you can check that out. You can see previous podcasts and you can see future podcasts, what's on the schedule that is ahead. But I also want to remind everybody, again, I know we put it on the screen. We didn't really talk about it, CXR.Foundation. Yes, that is actually a URL and a domain. It's CXR.Foundation. You can learn more about the scholarship that's coming up. As Barb mentioned earlier, we've got that opening up here just after Thanksgiving. But we've also got a series of really cool stuff that the foundation takes on and that board is driving forward. I've got a call this afternoon for one in 2024. You're going to want to be all in for that particular project as it comes up. But we're really looking forward to it. You can be a part of the foundation. You can be a part of that volunteer work in those committees. Just let us know that you're interested. There's an interest form out there, again, at cxr.foundation. Until then, we will see everybody next week. Goodbye, folks.
Thanks for listening to the CXR channel. Please subscribe to CXR on your favorite podcast resource and leave us a review while you're at it. Learn more about CXR at our website, cxr.works, facebook.com and twitter.com/careercrossroads, and on Instagram at careerxroads. We'll catch you next time.